Hello guys, Nightspectre here, bringing you another League of Legends cast with 2 minutes into the game, and of course boots had been bought, except for a single fairy charm. Let's go over the teams fairly quickly because it will be necessary. So we have, well actually I'm gonna check bottom for now. Well, we have bottom lane. I will do it like this, it's going to be a lot faster. We have a Jarvan ganking, and that's why I went bottom lane. Jarvan of course has one of the best level 2 ganks in the world. So here we go, Jarvan. Oh, that's already a jump back by the Tristana. That might be really important. So we have Fiddle and Tristana for blue team on the bottom lane. Fiddle of course has very nice poke, as you can see, onto the Graves there. There is Jarvan. Jarvan now going in, flash away by Tristana, so she will survive. Going to do a lot of damage onto the Graves. Will survive. A nice pulverize there by, and that will be the first kill. Alistar doing an amazing pulverize onto Tristana. They were a bit cheeky, forgetting that pulverize was still in play. And that will be the first kill. So here we have it. So that was bottom lane. We have a jungle Jarvan and a jungle Hecarim. Hecarim fairly low, nice skin though, bro. Middle lane will consist of, for blue team, an Orianna, and for red team, an Evelynn. Evelynn of course fairly dangerous. Once she hits level 6 she will go and just roam everywhere. She can do it pre-level 6, but her ultimate is so good for it. Hecarim was bottom, yes he still is, he's going to recall though. So now that Fiddle was able to do, still remaining to do the Dark Wind, I think Tristana might go aggressive again. Especially because Jarvan isn't there. Actually, Irelia, we're going to top right now, because Irelia is going to almost kill the Vladimir, and Vladimir going to get cheeky there. Once Blade Search is off cooldown, Vladimir will die. So he needs to be careful. Of course, Irelia needs to be careful as well. Blade surging away. Vladimir has the minion advantage, and Evelynn is actually approaching from the middle. So that's going to be Vladimir in a heap of trouble. Blade Search and the stun not really hitting. Pull by Vladimir, but that won't be enough. Flash in and ignite, together with of course the hate spikes, will do more than enough damage. Great job Evelynn. Not so great job Vladimir. He should have been careful. Pings were getting down by Orianna that Evelynn was missing. And instead he didn't heed her warning. 2 ignites already has been used onto Vladimir, so I'm pretty sure that he will feel pretty awful. So top lane, red team Irelia, blue team Vladimir. Haha. Going to check out onto an Alistar, eh? Fine, why not? I wonder where Evelynn... Oh, she actually went back. Probably bought herself. Indeed, Akage's lucky pick. The earlier you have a gold per 5 item, the better. Because they give you gold per 5 seconds. And the earlier you start regenerating gold, the better. Actually, bottom lane getting fairly aggressive. Sorry, I was talking out of my arse. So let's check it out. We have a nice pulverized headbutt combination by the Alistar. Fiddle getting slowed there by the Jarvan shield. Will get red hit it again. Red buff hit it, so he will not be able to escape. It's actually going to almost survive, but then Graves flashing in, trying to get the kill, succeeded. So good play there. Hecarim, you actually need to show some presence, mate, because that Jarvan is messing up the lanes pretty badly. And with lanes I mean bottom lane, more importantly. Actually, Evelynn might go down to the bottom as well. We shall see. We have Tristana jumping in onto Alistar. He does not have flash, so he will not survive. Is going to headbutt Tristana at an even better position, but Grace might actually be able to buckshot her to kill. Yes, indeed, but that will be a double kill for Hecarim. So overall, I must say I would have done the same as Graves. He should have gone for the kill onto Tristana. It's pretty good. Tristana did not get any of the kills. Hecarim did. Though Hecarim might actually be dangerous. Evelynn in a very tough position here. Is going to take a lot of damage, of course. The passive of Orianna will make her auto attacks do a lot of damage, and they stack. So I think up to 3 times. I'm going to check it out that I'm not lying to you. No, it stacks only 2 times. So there you have it. So her auto attacks stack up to 2 times. Evelynn now turned into an invisible... Well, for them, not for us. We can see her. So she's just going to farm at her tower. Orianna not too sure what she's going to do. Is she? Well, she has her ultimate ready, so she might actually try and go for a cheeky kill here onto Evelynn. If she's able to hit her ball correctly, it will be a kill. She is, except not able to hit, and there's a Jarvan. Level 4 Jarvan can still do a lot of damage with the knock-up with his standard. Ultimate used by Evelynn. Standard actually hitting barely, and that will be a flash away by Orianna. So great play overall. Flash has been burned, not birthed. And Jarvan reached level 5. Evelynn did use her ultimate, but that won't be that big of an issue. A lot of damage dealt onto Graves. Alistar will need to wait. Actually going to make it so that Darkwind hits the Graves. A pity indeed, but hey, what can you do about it? Not much. Darkwind is really painful to deal with, especially on a middle fiddle. They messing with your middle. Trying to fiddle with your middle. So, another haunted ward. They look awesome, but I don't really see the point in ward skins because, well, part of the things that you buy skins is to be a peacock and show it to the rest of the world, and wards turn invisible after a few seconds. So nobody sees them. Jarvan going to try and steal blue. Will it succeed? Probably not. We have both Orianna. He might go for the flash steal. Will not smite steal. It won't work. Orianna now going to go and dissonance onto Jarvan. So he was slowed. Ultimate used by Hecarim. But the fear is just in the same direction that Jarvan actually wanted to go. Dissonance might make it so that Hecarim gets more speed. And the more movement speed Hecarim gets, the more attack damage he gets. So nice ultimate there. Shockwave will knock the Jarvan straight to Hecarim. Now there's Irelia there. And Vladimir is not there. So Evelynn and Irelia versus the Hecarim and the Orianna. Will they be able to get away? Hecarim actually knocking the Evelynn closer to Orianna. But now Vladimir is there. Ignite has been used onto Evelynn, but she will more likely survive. Using his pool to get closer, that won't work. You don't get movement speed from that pool. And that's actually not so successful for blue team. So Vladimir, you should have gone for Evelynn, mate. Even though, of course, Evelynn can give herself movement speed. Has now turned invisible. Is going to try and be cheeky onto Vladimir. She actually might. She might be able to do it. She's an Evelynn, you know. Too bad. If Irelia was there, then I would say yes, go for it. Now, I don't think so, because that will be a pull by Vladimir underneath her even. She used her ultimate a little bit too soon, and that will make it so that she didn't get any shield, giving an easy kill to Vladimir. So she should have waited until he left his pool. Maybe she thought it would work, because AoE damage tend to still work onto Vladimir, even though he's a pool. Oh, actually, they got a kill onto Fiddle. Huh. But they got a kill onto Graves as well. So who got the kill here, mate? Tristana got the kill onto Graves, and Fiddle was killed by Graves. So 4 kills for Graves, 1 kill for Tristana. For now, Graves still in the lead. Minion kill wise as well? Yes, indeed, even minion kill wise. And another blue buff given to Jarvan, taking it for himself, while Evelynn wasn't there to begin with, and he wants that blue buff. Take it. He should have warded over this wall just to check out whether or not Hecarim was doing. He could have smite stolen it, but he already used smite. So now Evelynn going in, Cataclysm used onto the Orianna, but Evelynn can't get closer as well, mate, so there's no really any point to it. You were able to do a lot of damage onto her, but really you should have waited a bit longer. Jarvan still staying behind. There is a Hecarim pretty close by, was spotted by a ward, so he's not going to be able to do anything. Now Alistar going to ward, knowing that Hecarim was going to show up. Now middle again, being aggressive, will not get the kill onto Orianna, because she can just dissonance her way to safety. And now I'm not looking at anything. Sorry, I was checking the minimap repeatedly. Well, Fiddle is level 6, he has his Crow Storm ready, so he could do a lot of damage if needed. He might have actually gone for it though. Of course, Alistar is able to headbutt him away, so he really wants headbutt to go away. But even then, if he gets focused, then that's going to be Crow Storm, but immediately expected, and that's the headbutt. This is going to be a good... Oh, nice ultimate by Hecarim there. I was going to say a nice leap there by Tristana. Rocket jump was amazing, but the ultimate of Hecarim was needed as well. Fiddle was able to tag the enemy, so he got an assist as well. But Hecarim did an amazing job with his onslaught of shadows. And this is going to be a pull once more by Vladimir using his ultimate. Maybe he should have sticked under her. It wouldn't have been enough though. She is able to regen quite a bit of ability power, HP there. Kill onto the... Oh, wait, I'm gonna go back first. I'm gonna go back. I want to see the entirety of this. So here we have Fiddle spotting himself. A nice little vein, but they weren't able to kill her, even though a nice leap by Tristana, but it was dodged by the smash of Evelynn, and now she's going to turn around onto Fiddlesticks, though Fiddle is still a threat to be dealing with. He doesn't have any mana, he doesn't even have Drain yet, so that explains why he's not actually able to do anything at all. Not too sure why he doesn't have Drain. The damage ability of Drain is pretty nice as well. Though of course he cannot really drain onto minions because that would mean he would take kills from Tristana or push the lane unintentionally. But then again, so would Dark Wind, and if you level Dark Wind, the mana cost of it gets through the roof. So it's actually smarter to not level it, because then the mana cost remains at a low amount of 50 HP. Actually, Orianna trying to get a kill there, but Alistar was able to interrupt her with his ultimate and of course Pulverize Headbutt, and that will be a Cataclysm on the face of her. Fiddle trying to do a lot of damage with Dark Wind, but then again, I say Dark Wind isn't your primary damage, it's more for harass, more than anything, and of course the silence it gives to pretty much everyone. Well, I'm not a support Fiddle, so I don't know how to play it. It's like Nunu, you do not take Consume, because of course Consume will take a loss hit away from your carry. Even then, sometimes you must take Consume in a very die-hard situation, if you just leveled for example, and you're going to die, you're going to give a kill away to your enemy, then you think, nope, I'm going to level Consume, I'm going to consume this minion, and I'm going to run away. Not giving a kill to your enemy is fairly important as well. Isn't that right, Orianna? Oh, shut up, you. I'm a robot. An English robot, apparently. Oh, shut up, you. I have some tea. Some oil tea. Yeah, sorry. I don't know what went through my mind. Irelia is AFK, I think. She's been there for quite some time. I was buying some pots. It's alright. It's alright. Vladimir will do quite the amounts of damage onto a turret, though. But it's alright, Irelia. I forgive you. Pings are going down onto Tristana. Fear will go down onto Graves. And the Hecarim, again with the onslaught of shadows, is going to bounce Graves pretty much everywhere. Now Fiddle using his ultimate. I think this will be a kill. I think Terrify will be off cooldown rather shortly. He's going to just auto-attack her, and that's a double kill for Tristana. And the red buff. Very good gang there by Hecarim. Evelynn again is going to try, but pings are already going down. Orianna is not going to give her any chance on ganking. I hope. Jarvan now trying to stalk Vladimir, but Vladimir isn't there. He has the hunting guys, which is a good item early on in the game. It's a cheap one. It gives you health, which is good for Vladimir. It gives you spell penetration, which is good for everyone. And it's cheap. And it gives you ability power, of course. I'm going to let Dynamic Camera take over for a while, because I need to drink. Gee whiz, Dynamic Camera, is recalling that important? Anyway, Vladimir protecting blue, very good job indeed. I think Hecarim will get there as well, yes indeed. Of course, Jarvan can just jump over the wall and try to smite steal it, but it won't work. Actually, it will. I thought Hecarim was just close enough. Evelynn needs to be careful there. That will probably be a kill. Oh no, it's actually Irelia getting it. A nice shockwave, but it won't be enough. Kill onto Orianna, kill onto Jarvan, kill onto Vladimir, and then Hecarim trying to run away. If he has his speed boost, he already has almost had it, I wanted to say, but it won't be enough. Fiddle actually going to try and get Fiddly. It won't work. Evelynn actually going straight for him. Or was it just a juke? This is very dangerous for Tristana. Of course, if you have an Alistar on the enemy team, you do not want to defend your turret. It's going to knock back the Graves, but it won't be enough. Actually going to walk straight into Graves, trying to do a red dot onto him. I don't know. Actually, Fiddle going to just ulti over the wall, probably, not too sure what he's going to do. Is going to silence Alistar, then fear him, but that's pretty much everything he can do. Too bad Hecarim wasn't there. He was dead, don't you know? Fiddle still trying to be aggressive as he can be. Tristana is there in the wings, so if Fiddle actually would go in with his ultimate, she would jump in as well. It might be dangerous though. If Alistar would notice this, he would save his pulverize for the moment she would land, and then she would die. But for now, it's alright. Everyone is peaceful once more. She has red buff, she wants to make use of it. It won't happen though. Jarvan is there. There is a pink ward. And another pink ward by Alistar, so that's no more pink ward. Making it so that should be an easy dragon for Jarvan and his team. Tristana, of course, does not have that much lifesteal. 2 Doran's Blades give you about 6%. Yes, indeed. Actually, who? Oh, it was Tristana who got fairly low thanks to that buckshot, and that's why I thought someone was dying. And this is going to be an ultimate by Hecarim. Will it get dodged? Yes, indeed. Quick draw by the Grace was more than enough. Silence onto the Alistar will not do anything. He will pulverize. Terrify onto Alistar will not do anything as well. It's Graves you want to kill, no one else. Alistar now going to ward to check out where Tristana is. Jarvan now going in from the rear. Graves already shooting. Jarvan getting knocked back by Tristana. She is almost dodging it with the rocket jump. It won't work. Now it's Hecarim trying to be aggressive, but that won't work either. Pulverize should be off cooldown. Double kill for Jarvan. He wants to go for Fiddle. Will not get the kill. And then top also had a kill onto Vladimir with the gank of Evelynn and of course Irelia already being on her lane. My voice is dying! There's an Orianna, there is also a Jarvan, and I don't know, if the shockwave hits it might be a very good kill. It probably will hit, so that will be the kill. However, Jarvan will probably get the kill onto Fiddlesticks. Dissonance might save his life. He's actually going to flash away instead. So, good kill. Good kill overall. They got the kill onto Graves, they didn't die themselves. At least, it's what I want to say. They want to get aggressive, but Evelynn is coming ever so closely, so they need to run away immediately. Heal has been used by Fiddle, so they have a little bit more HP, but they need to back off. Both Alistar and Jarvan. Oh, actually, it's going to be Evelynn that immediately kills the Tristana. Poor girl, she didn't know what was going to happen to her. So if Tristana would have been there and just went to the tower, her teammates would have survived. But instead, it's going to be an easy kill onto the Fiddle. If Evelynn would have been there, she decides not to go. Now, well, she will catch up to Fiddle, no problems there. Fiddle going to try for the execute, it will not work. It has been too early on in the game since he got hit, except if he continues walking, but that's going to be a buckshot. So, actually it would have been an execute. But then again, it was no chance for him to escape. Evelynn, of course, very quick with her Dark Frenzy. And, well, Alistar can get close really fast as well, so can Jarvan. So that will be a dragon. Finally a dragon. And me drinking some water, because oh my god, my voice is dying. Oh, nice steal there by Hecarim. Nice steal indeed. This tower should get destroyed right about now, indeed. So, dragon for red team. So blue team considers taking a tower, because hey, it's about to save money. Then again, a tower does not get regenerated, a dragon does. So you can't keep on doing that. You need to get some dragons in the game, because as you can see, gold-wise red team is winning with a 4,000 gold lead, which sounds impressive. Evelynn sounds impressive as well, but Hecarim is very quick. Look at how nonchalantly he is holding his weapon there. Deathfire Craft still being used apparently, even though it got nerfed, the higher elo players still want to use it. And why not? It gives you an extra bursty spell attack. I wanted that it was out of the game, as I said before, but hey! As I said before, some champions really need it, or else they're pretty useless. Going to get aggressive onto Irelia. Now Hecarim going in. Of course, he will probably use his ultimate if it's necessary. If he doesn't need it, he will not use it. And this will be a kill for Vladimir. Hecarim does not want to take it. Wise decision. So Onslaught of the Dread is still off cooldown. No, Onslaught of Shadow. Sorry. The other ability is probably called, yes, Spirit of Dread. Pretty hard ability names there, mate. Fiddle going to do a very long Terrify. Of course, he levels it first. Or secondly, maybe he leveled Darkwind first. Yes, he did. Weird. As a support Fiddle, one might say you have to go for Terrify first. Evelynn actually misinterpreting the... Oh, are they going for Evelynn? No, they're not. She thought that Hecarim went top, but instead he went straight for his jungle. Of course, Jarvan now trying to find him. Hecarim tried to recall there, but instead he thought, nope, I'm out of here. Bye. So red team trying to be ever so aggressive, trying to steal wolves. There are no wolves. Oh, they actually are, so he missed his lands there. A pity indeed. Oh, blue team might actually go and collapse onto these guys. You have Alistar, you have Grace. Grace almost dead, is not going to have a hit by a shockwave, weirdly enough, so he will survive. Is someone going to die here? Maybe Jarvan might. It's weird that Grace didn't get hit by the shockwave of the Orianna. Really? Rare. Now we have Hecarim here in the fray. They are going to use Decimate onto the team. So Vladimir, also using Ghost, will get an easy kill onto Alistar. It will not be required for Hecarim to use his ultimate. Grace has been shown as well. So if Hecarim would go with his ultimate over the wall, he might actually get the kill. I would consider it anyway. But Grace is probably being too careful. He has his quick draw ready to go, so if Hecarim would use his ultimate, he would quick draw away and make it so that the ultimate is gone. He needs to back off though. You cannot defend this tower. Not even with Jarvan's banner. So another turret destroyed. Blue team doing great. Of course, it was very cocky for red team to get into their jungle for such a long period of time. They tried to go in onto the jungler. Jarvan now going to get focused down by, well, Fiddle and Orianna. Fiddle now going to use his ultimate, probably going to flash after them. Yes, he will. He wants to cast one more Dark Wind. He will die though. He does not have Drain. He is going to terrify Orianna, but then again, why Orianna? Now it's Orianna getting killed there. And I meant Irelia, not Orianna. Evelynn going to get killed by the Hecarim. Will he go for another kill? He actually got knocked back into the tower, and then Irelia getting an easy kill. Now Vladimir going to pull underneath Irelia. Irelia will die. Double kill for Vladimir. Will he go for the triple? One more siphon should be able to do it. He is instead going to use the tides of blood. I was going to say oceans of blood, but that would be a lot of blood. Jarvan now going to go for the chase. He might actually be able to, well, catch up to Vladimir. Is he going to do blue? Then he will definitely catch up to the Vladimir. He's just going to actually, the tides of blood revealed that Jarvan was there. So he is going to back off, become a pool. Cataclysm is off cooldown, so he will use it. Vladimir will try all within his power to try and survive, but of course he doesn't have flash. He has Ghost, and even then Ghost was off cooldown. So, weird play. Well, Vladimir couldn't have known. Well, he could have known if he watched his tides of blood go into the brush, but you need very good eyes for that. And if you are a blood-soaked criminal like him, you'd probably have bloody eyes. And it's pretty hard to see through bloody eyes. Sorry, I'm just trying to find excuses. So blue team actually caught up to red team pretty impressively. They're only 1000 gold behind, and I might say I think Orianna in team fights can do a lot more than an Evelynn. So she will be a very big threat indeed, especially in the end. Of course, if Evelynn is able to just eliminate one of your guys, she can one-shot whoever she pleases if she's able to get close to them. So then Orianna will die and she will be useless. So it's all about the Evelynn getting the kill onto her or not. Or getting the kill onto the carry Tristana as well in the end. Though you have a double AP lane, actually triple AP if you count Fiddle, but he will not be able to do any damage early on in the game. It will need to be very late game for him to be a damaging part of this team. So even though you kill Orianna, you still have Vladimir, and that's going to be a kill onto Fiddle. He's actually going to survive, but that's going to be collateral damage onto his face. Not to show why he was so cocky. He is Fiddle, he is weak, he is support Fiddle, so he's not even as tanky as a regular Fiddle, who might already have the Hourglass. So this is going to be a fairly easy dragon for red team. It should be about to spawn. Vladimir apparently has his Riders Crystal Scepter because I saw Jarvan getting slowed there, so good bot there. So then, Vladimir and Orianna are still alive. Fiddle dying isn't really that big of an issue for blue team, so red team doesn't really dare to go in. Dragon has spawned, and you can see they weren't there at all. Knowing that, hey, even though Fiddle is dead, we can't do this. If they are over this wall, they were spotted by this ward though, so now they know that they are scattered, so they might go for it. Fiddle is alive, so he might be able to ulti over the wall. Tristana can jump over the wall as well, but it will be too late. It's almost smite stealing there, Hecarim, but now he's soloing 5 players, so he might die rather quickly. Everyone got hit by the Hammerflake there, and nobody's there for Jarvan. He just used his ultimate on nobody, but that's a kill onto Vladimir. Tristana getting the kill onto Jarvan, making it so that she has her leap back off cooldown, but she will not be able to escape the clutches of a Tristana. Now Fiddle actually going for the kill onto Evelynn. Orianna still there as well. She is going to do a lot of damage onto the Alistar. Alistar, of course, going to pulverize. A nice Terrify will not succeed in pulverizing then. And that will be a kill onto Alistar. There is no escaping. Orianna, Tristana, Irelia cannot do anything to stop them, or else she would have died. Same would be for Graves. They would die as well. Though they might actually go for Graves. They have spotted him. This will be a kill. I think even Fiddle might be able to kill him. He does not have Drain yet, but he will interrupt the Grace if necessary. Is going to Terrify, and this is going to be another kill for Orianna. So blue team still keeping close to red team. This game isn't over yet, not in the slightest. Only a 2000 gold differentiation. In the beginning of the game it was 4000 gold, so great play there blue team overall. I think I'm a little bit too late with not damaging my throat. I drank a little bit 2 less water in the beginning, and therefore it still hurts. But I will continue until my voice is gone. It is getting raspy. My voice is getting raspy. Ah, Oracle's Jarvan. Nice choice, nice choice. You have style, good man. So they are going to try and juke out a Baron fight, even though it is hard to do against an Orianna. She can just throw her ball in the center of it and then... Oh, there, you two, be nice to each other. So as I was going to say, Orianna can just throw her ball in the center of Dragon Pit, shockwave everyone to death. Hecarim still has his ultimate, so he might be able to get away, but nice little capture there by Jarvan, predicting that he would get away. Oh, good quick drop there by Grace, or else he would have died. Now Orianna in a heap of trouble. Cataclysm getting dodged by Orianna. And, well, Jarvan's still going for the chase. It will not work. Fiddle fairly low as well, but the Tristana is able to do a lot of damage onto Irelia. And, of course, the Alistar. Alistar getting focused, though, so that will mean that Orianna will die pretty easily. Alistar just using his unbreakable will to survive pretty much everything. Is going to pulverize headbutt combination, but it went the other way around. There's not much he can do about it, and it's going to be a kill onto the Vladimir, because of course he got ignited. So only Fiddle remaining, and that's going to be the ace. Graves getting the kill. Will he be able to quick draw? Nope, he will just recall. They might actually go for Baron, but I don't think he can quick draw through that wall. Nope, you can't, so you're stuck. That's going to be an easy kill by Hecarim. Yeah, he should have recalled. He wanted to help with Baron, but instead he's going to have to back away. They are too low. Each and every one of them is too low, and they need Graves. Or, well, Evelynn as well. So Hecarim might actually be able to just stop them. He might actually be able to get the kill onto Jarvan, but they both don't really care. And Evelynn was too close by anyway, so it would have been Hecarim that died. Going to farm some minions. Actually, Orianna wanted those minions, and Hecarim says, yeah, piss off, girl. I'm Hecarim. I'm the headless horseman. With a hat. It's a pumpkin, it's not a hat. Alright. So, Red Team pulling ahead once more. Again, 4,000 gold differentiation here. The gold gets just thrown around everywhere. Fiddle is going to catch himself. Well, that was quick. I was going to say he's going to catch himself with Evelynn. But my nose suddenly said, nope, you're not going to talk at all. My god, my nose run shot just in an instant. So now I'm going to talk with a stuffed nose, guys, I'm sorry. Maybe it makes me sound a little bit more cheeky. For that, I am sorry. This is going to be a fairly quick Baron. Orianna is still there. She's pretty far away though, so she will not be able to shockwave as I said she might. But Hecarim can still fear himself into the Dragon Pit. It actually might work. Did he get the steal? I think he did. Yes, he did. Great job. And this is going to be an amazing turnaround. I don't think so. Tristana is getting focused to death. Vladimir trying to do as much damage as he can. It will not work at all. Orianna getting focused as well. Going to get the kill onto Evelynn though. So 2 for 2. 2 still living well. Fiddle wasn't even in that team fight. If Fiddle was there, then certainly it would have been awesome for blue team. But for now, it's awesome no matter what. Hecarim stole it as I thought he would. Good play, Hecarim. If Hecarim was actually in that, well, he was fairly low in that fight because he took a lot of damage. He's now going in onto Irelia. She was terrified. She was able to stun Hecarim because, of course, she had less HP. But that will be a kill for Hecarim. Are they going to turn this into, well, an ace? They have 6 seconds for the ace. Hecarim, of course, very quick champion, but Irelia juking it out to the side. So Grace has already come back alive, but she will not survive Hecarim. She will not. Hecarim predicting her movements there is going to get stunned, but he is such a fast champion, and that will be a kill. So in a way, it was an ace, but then again, Grace was already back alive. And so is Evelynn and Jarvan, so they need to back off. They are going to try and get a quick steal onto the red buff, but that won't work. Hecarim needs to get away immediately. I actually got the red buff, and now he's going to be Hecarim and going to charge. Devastating charge right now. I'm a horse! Yes, you are. Pings are going down on blue. Evelynn is pretty close, but they don't know. She wasn't spotted at all. Now she is. Well, there aren't any. Yes, there are the minions. She wants some minions. Dragon now for blue team. They are going to pull everything they can to pull ahead. They do have Baron buff, but the only one who has it is actually Hecarim. And still, they are able to pull ahead rather nicely. Only 700 gold lead for red team. And oh my god, Jarvan will die. Jarvan will die. Oh, he was actually able to predict that they were sitting in this bush, which is amazing in a way. But Fiddle is not there to terrify, so he might actually be able to get away. Is not. He didn't have to stand it for it. Fiddle trying to do some damage. He's actually able to hit Graves for quite some amounts. Graves actually doesn't have lifesteal. Well, he has 1 Doran's Blade, so that's 3% lifesteal, which could be a lot if you have a lot of damage. 3% of 3000 is 300 health. Evelynn now getting himself a nice gift there. Orianna actually panicking, missing everything with her ultimate. So Shockwave is off cooldown and she is rather useless. Graves now getting focused by Hecarim, will survive. Irelia now going in onto Orianna, but she will survive. Graves getting hit by Vladimir's ultimate. I think he will barely survive. Evelynn getting the kill onto Orianna. Now going to have to run away. She used her cooldowns. Irelia going in. Fiddle now with the ultimate onto the Evelynn. She will not survive. Good kill there. Another kill by Irelia. I mean Tristana. Everyone's name ends with an A. I needed to shoutcast that. Everyone's name is ending with an A, everybody. Wow! And there's going to be an inhibitor. Blue team for the first time in this game is pulling ahead. Of course, the double AP composition is so strong in the end. You can just, well, even though you kill Orianna, you still have Vladimir you need to kill. Even though you kill Vladimir, you still have Tristana, who is in the end, of course, a very strong AD carry. I think maybe stronger than Graves just because she has so much range. She is easy to get caught off guard, and then even though if she has an assist, she can rocket jump again to safety or aggressively to get another kill and then get another rocket jump. Graves, of course, a little bit tankier than Tristana, but Tristana took some measurements and took a Negatron cloak. So she will not get bursted down by Evelynn. Great decision there. Though normally you'd see a Guardian Angel by now. Well, not by now. She still wants to go for some armor penetration. She doesn't have the mana for any items though, apparently. Money. So yeah, still red team is ahead with 5 kills. But that Baron steal just earlier on in the game was so detrimental for what just happened here. Now blue team finally ahead, have destroyed Mer turrets. And therefore they are able to get the grip onto the game. Finally, that Hecarim actually a very big factor to it, I must say. If this game gets on any longer, I will be surprised. Because I think blue team is now capable of finishing this. Let's see how they'll do it then. So we have Evelynn here. If she gets spotted, she will die. She actually was spotted, so that's going to be a dead Evelynn. She is actually the bane of the red team, and she will die immediately. And now we can see Tristana getting the assist, will flash away. Fiddle now with a weird angle for his ultimate, but Jarvan actually getting caught inside of it thanks to the Cataclysm. Will need to flash away. Irelia getting the kill onto Fiddle, but Fiddle isn't really the prime target. It's either those 3 guys, one of those 3 guys you want to kill. Tristana again has rocket jump. I think, yes indeed, she used it early enough so that it would get turned on for cooldown once more. Hecarim now going with the chase, is going to have headbutted, but of course he is a Hecarim, and with Dissonance he's just so fast, gets so much attack damage. Thanks to Orianna, so it's a very good combination there. Well, every champion that gives movement speed is a very good combination with Hecarim. Janna's pretty good. Galio is actually fine as well. Though, I don't think the ultimates collide pretty well together. And that's Jarvan trying to do whatever he can. Probably will die because of it. Shockwave is still off cooldown. Actually, Orianna wasn't really there in that last team fight. Keep it in mind. Of course, Evelynn was caught. And there's going to be... Oh, she actually survived. Evelynn and Orianna to do AP mids. Standing together forever as one. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. I didn't expect this turnaround at all. But there you have it. You're a Wonderwall. I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you next time. Whatever it is I'll do. Whenever it is I'll do it. Bye.